Hello, what's up YouTubes? How you doing? So first of all, I'm new to this filming myself thing, so bear with me, please. But I haven't been training for about a week now since my competition because I've taken a few days off. And I started training yesterday on a new program, which I will speak about in the next video coming. But I've been asked to do a video about how I set up my bench press. So I will do that now, and actually on Valentine's Day I was away on like a bench press camp with the two guys who one of the guys, he's the world record holder in the bench press in the 66 kilo class in the IPF, and he's a junior and he has the world record even for seniors. And then it was his dad who, I don't know if he has a world record, but he's bench pressed 200 kilos raw in weighing like 72 kilos, which is quite impressive. And I think I looked up on the IPF site like their world records, and it doesn't really say a world record, it just says world standard at 180 kilos. So well, he did this a long time ago and they changed weight classes and whatnot since then, I know, at least. So maybe that's why. But at least they taught us a lot about how to set up the bench press to be as tight as possible, and a little bit about how you keep your elbows positioned and hands and so on. So that came like in the right time, since I was planning on doing a bench press setup video. So I will show you some footage from yesterday on how I set up my bench press after what I learned from those two guys. And it went pretty good actually. I set a new PR on in training quite easily, and I will show that video footage as well by the end of the clip. So we'll start right away, and we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we'll learn something, and because I have. So let's see. Alright, so over to the commentary side of things. I'm gonna do this one in slow motion so you get it all. So first I place myself a bit back on the bench so I can position my feet in the right place, because I want them as far back as possible to get as tight as possible. And then I slide back to the edge, because if you're there from the beginning, it's hard to get your feet back. So then I take my grip, just the right width, not especially very hard, but then I move my butt in front to the edge, and then I lift my upper body up a little and take a deep breath, and then I hold my breath the entire time, and then I put my neck back in the bench and slide back until I get to the right position right under the bar, and then I take a step back with my feet again, lift off, and then put my ass down and slide my feet forward so they are flat on the floor, because that's the rules for the competition in IPF. And then I start to do my presses, and actually it might seem simple, but it took like 1.5 hours for everybody to learn this at the camp. So also what I'm doing, I'm benching with my shoulder, with my elbows more out instead of tucking them a lot. So here again, lift myself up and take a deep breath and slide back. So there's no need really to make this video super long, just watch it over and over again if you want to learn this, because I found this really useful and I thought I had a good setup even before this, but I feel like super tight when I'm doing it this way, and everything just feels very good. So slide front, take a grip, slide yourself to the edge of the bench, or at least as far as possible, and then up and take a deep breath and slide back to the right position. Make sure to keep tight the whole time. And then butt down and slide your feet so they're flat if you want to. At least that's required in competition, as I said. So this actually worked for me pretty good, and I did a nice PR because 6 days before I was on this camp I did 142.5 in competition, which I has in my latest video. And this right here is 5 kilos more at 147.5. I did 150 kilos after as well, so it's both PRs, training or competition, and it was super easy, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, that's how I do. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys.